Okay, hi everyone. We're going to return back to the circle because what we're going to do is make it so that this circle is the base of either a pouch, a bag, anything you want. We're going to go through how to make it a decent base without it going into the curving. It's going to actually be like a flat base. So what I've done here is I've taken the circle from my magic circle video and I've expanded upon it so that it is now approximately 20 stitches. I believe that we did 10 stitches in that circle in that video. And what I've done is I've done from my last join, I chained 2, double crocheted into the same stitch once, 2 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 2 double, all the way around. And now I'm here at the very end where I've got my slip stitch there that has not actually gotten a stitch in it. And my last stitch here has the 2 double crochet. So what I'm going to do, because again, I had done a single double crochet here with the chain 2, which technically counts in this circle, but at the same time doesn't. You're going to see why now. I'm going to make a double crochet into the slip stitch double crochet. And my cat has just decided to join us because he's decided he really likes yarn and to be pet right at this moment. Not right now, honey. So we've got our double crochet into the slip stitch join stitch of the double crochet, and we're going to go ahead and join into not the chain stitch. This is why that chain stitch originally counts but does not anymore. We're going to slip stitch into, and this is going to be important, the back loop of the first stitch from the round. And from here you can choose whether you want to do front loop or back loop. I'm going to do back loop for this video. If you wanted to do front loop, that's fine, as long as one of those loops is caught. From here we're going to not do any double, like 2 double crochet in something. It's just going to be a single one. So we're going to chain 1. This is the only time we do. No, honey, I love you, sweetie, but right now, no. We're going to yarn over, double crochet in the same stitch again in that back loop. This is the only time we do technically 2 in 1, but again, with our last stitch, we usually don't count that chain stitch, Einstein. So from here, again, in the back loop, single double crochet into the next stitch. Single is in 1. Do the same thing again. 1 double crochet into the back loop of that stitch. You see how you're starting to get almost like a shelving unit there? When you continue this around, you'll actually see that unlike a pouch type stitching, where you get like a curving instead of a direct up, I guess is what you could call it. You'll see with this, it immediately starts to turn upwards rather easily and starts to look like it's preparing to be the base. So this would be the base, this would be the top. The part where you end up making it a pouch, a bag, a purse, a protective cover for something, anything you want it to be. We'll go all the way around here. You can choose to make these any size you want. This is strictly, these videos are just for you to learn new tricks and tips. If you wanted to make a big giant circle that's 98 stitches around, go for it. You're just going to have a longer time going through the videos. So once we get to the very end, let's get all the way there. You're being good, Einstein. Okay, we're almost done. Now this is where you want to make sure about your counting. Once you've gotten past this, you're usually pretty good. So we're going to count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so it looks like 18 because I had done, I guess, a 9 in the first video. So since we've got 18, that's perfectly fine. We don't need to stitch into the slip stitch one because I'm weird about things. I tend to do even numbers. What we are going to do though is slip stitch now into both loops of the first stitch, so that now we have, catching the wrong yarn, now we have our side panels more or less started for this pouch, bag, case, protector thing, anything you want it to be, okay? So what's really you're going to be looking at is, do you like the way that this side looks with your stitch, or do you like the way that this side looks with your stitch? Whichever side you like, that's the one that needs to have the shelf part, the front loop or back loop, outwards, and that'll help you create the design you want. So what I'm going to do now, after placing it here and seeing if my cat decides he's going to destroy it or not, what I'd like to do now is plead to you. What do you want to learn? What is it you would like to learn or see me do, or see any video do? What do you want to see done in these video series? I will happily learn a new stitch. If I need to, I will happily show you a stitch I already know. I'll happily show you any tricks that we can come up with. Anything. Let me know and I will see what I can do. Other than that, I just want to go ahead and say ta-ta for now, and Einstein wants to say bye as well. All right, bye everybody.